For our member of enjoyingart.com, I'm looking forward to seeing you in our fun and relaxing Friday painting together. If this is your first time to our channel, it's all about making art easy with relaxation. Please like, share, subscribe, and turn on notification. First, let me tell you the brushes that I'm using. I only use two brushes. One is a flat brush, it's gold here. Okay. Take care of the brush, just use the two fingers, right? Just softly massage it every time before you start using it. Okay. Now, the hair very soft, also remove all the bubble, all the air inside the brush here. Now the brush is ready to use. That's very sharp over here, very organized. And this is the calligraphy brush. The calligraphy brush can use for medium and small shapes. And the tip is very sharp, so it's very easy to control. Just use the calligraphy brush. I'm going to try to figure out what's the composition. Think about how this whole thing would come together. Okay, on this side shoulder, there is a balance that I really want to build. Now I'm going to continue to develop a little bit more. So the hair up over here and the hairline right here. Try to working out for the eye. The nose a little bit higher than the midpoint, right? So you can just focus on one thing at a time. Now here you go, the mouth over here. I'm going to have a little bit darker. The lower lip. Treat it as what you are using wine charcoal, because you can erase it very easier, right, with wine charcoal. So this will be the side of the face. And then looks like this is okay, as is the chin over here. But right under here, there will be some green color. So I'm going to just softly add a little color here so you can recognize. That's the yellow-green color. And then have a little yellow-green color. I'm going to start doing some measuring. So I'm going to figure out the width. This is the width from our measurement. If it's the hairline on the top over here, looks like that the hairline can be a little bit lower because the eye, the triangle over here. So the hairline can be a little bit lower. If you don't do the first step right, and your entire painting is on the bad foundation. So this is the top, right? So this would be the chin. Find the location. It looks like the mouth need to be a little bit lower. Don't worry about the eye inside the shadow. Looks like the nose over here is fine. I'm going to put a little bit darker for the darker shape of the nose right there, right? The nose would be here. Now to catch the shadow. I like draw directly with watercolor. I can make everything that I do in this process would be part of the final artwork. I really recommend you to try it. So after you have the proportions right, color, next thing is get easier. Try some green color. This is a Windsor blue green shade. Have lots of blue color and get some red, get some yellow color. If it's too bright, get the red color mix with mix it together. And when I take a look at the background here, definitely need to be darker than the hair. So I'm going to and some of the hair I'm going to wash it out. Okay, like that. Look, think before you paint it. Okay, I'm going to get more yellow color. Just paint it directly onto the paper. Okay. Make it a little bit softer. Coming down over here, like that. And I'm going to get a little red color mixed in here. Okay. Coming down a little bit on the side over here. I'm gonna have some a little bit darker color. Coming in from the side over here. But be careful, now the shoulder have a lot of contrast. So I have to make it a little bit softer over there. I'm gonna put a little mark over here. And just have a little soft feeling. On this side, I'm also gonna have the blue color. Look at the ear would be in this location, like that. Can come in a little bit more. Okay, like that. Okay, that's good. Okay, now I'm gonna make it a little bit softer. Keep some variety over here. Have some water coming down, like that. Here you go. Prepare that for the hair. So we're not sure how it's gonna turn out, and we can just play along with it to see how this gonna look. Now I'm going to have this light up a little bit because I don't want the shoulder to catch too much attention. On the face, now I'm going to start also develop some skin color. So I'm going to take the red color and the yellow. Now I'm going to go with this color. It's already have some blue color in the brush. So I'm going to start, just put this color right there. Just put the mark over here. Okay, on this side. Put the mark on this side over here. In the painting, we're going to show a little bit very clear his age. Maybe even showing his personality and his life experience. Okay, this side a little bit softer. Just use the brush. Moving it like that. Okay, that's good enough. Now coming down over here and use the same color as the foundation. Coming over here. Okay, on this side, make the color like this. Okay. Just use this brush. Think before you lay the color. I know this is gonna break. We're gonna see how it's gonna come out. Okay, sometimes accidents, mostly it's good accident. Okay, now seeing the whole chin over here actually a little bit darker, and except the bottom over here have a little bit lighter, but this should be good enough. Okay, the side over here, the face, and this area also need to be a little bit dimmer. Like that. As I'm going to use a little bit red color, just the red. Put it on the side of the nose, just half of my brush. And that we need to have some brighter color. So I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to softly just use the corner of this flat brush. Here you go. Have it come up this way. I also connect it in here like that, and also going to softly move that color over like that, so the cheek is a little bit slower turning. Okay, a little bit softer over here too. Okay, and I'm going to move this color a little bit higher, so because this is a pretty soft transition. But on the mouth, it has a little bit lighter, so I'm gonna lift up a little light over here. like that. Here you go. Now this should be good enough. That's a little bit softer. Okay, and look at the corner of the mouth and stop here. And still see a little light, but it's okay. This is color over here is not really that dark. And I'm gonna make that a little bit softer. Make that a little bit softer. It's still a little wet. Right, a little softer over here. And that is the foundation. And I'm gonna come in to use the calligraphy brush. I'm gonna apply a little bit yellow-green color. So I'm gonna take the yellow color with this blue color. So I'm gonna squint my eye to see how light, how dark is this color would be. Like that. Okay. Okay, this be the reflection from the yellow shirt. Okay, this. All right. I want to have those color on it at the same time, so I can establish a balance right from the beginning. I'm gonna have a little color over here. Now, that's the beginning. I'm going to also put the yellow-green color, but I don't think I'm gonna put it so light, so bright. So I'm gonna take a look. Take a look right here, like that. And I'm gonna see, keep looking. And on this side can come in a little bit, and there's the shoulder. Right, and it looks like the shoulder can be a little bit higher. A little bit higher. Now here you go. That's good. You can use this brush. When you apply the color, you also remove some color. Okay, right over here. Take a look on this side. I'm gonna take a look if we want to soften some edges. And gonna have a little bit blue color in here. I don't think I want it to be so just yellow. I'm gonna have it here. So connect to the outside a little bit more. This is the first round, and the background have some color, the face have some color, the clothing has some color. So where I'm gonna go from here, I definitely want some darker color on the top. I'm going to take the blue and the red color. Now here you go. I'm gonna see this definitely can be darker. I'm still working on the balance. It's gonna be for a while. Okay. Now I'm gonna come back to looking at the face area. I'm gonna come back with the calligraphy brush. I'm gonna come to take a look at filling the color on the neck. So I'm gonna take the red color, take the yellow color again. Right, and squint your eye and have some blue color already here waiting for me. And here you go, a little bit red. And if you have problem with color mixing and spend a little time, a few more days, you can do pretty well. It's pretty easy. Okay, now coming to the neck like that, and take a look at light and dark. Look at the value. Okay, take a look on this side. So put this color in. I see that there's a little bit more red color in here. That I need to set that after. Coming on this side, a little bit darker. I'm gonna take a little bit more the blue color and get a little red color. Here you go. Now this side, a little bit darker. So you have light coming in. So make it a little bit lighter. I'm gonna come to the cheek. I can see that this color is right on the cheek. Have a little bit red. Some brown color here, right here. So you can see how easy I'm laying the brush like this. So I have this side lighter, this side darker. And then take a look at this shadow, the triangle. Again, there's the location for the triangle. Here you go, like that. At the end of this process, you're gonna get something, how you feel about this person on the paper. That's the most crucial. That is the standard. Do you actually capture how you feel about the subject into your painting? And take a look on this side. That's the triangle. That's the triangle over there. That's the triangle on this side. So take a look at the angular measurement. Take a little bit more red color. Here you go. Now I'm gonna set that right here. That's on the cheek. Apply the color to the surrounding. And I also need to have some really just the red color. Just the red. Okay, here you go. I'm gonna apply that to the nose. This color is not really dark though. Okay, like that. Here you go. Okay, that's good for the nose. And also that is still wet. I'm not gonna touching it. So use this color, touching over here. That's fine. With the blue color, I think this is good, and a little bit more blue. I want to be a little bit cooler. Okay, like that. I'm just going to put this right here in the corner. Also right in here too. This is pretty deep. Inside of the eye over here also pretty dark. And now coming on this side. Move it a little bit on this side. Gradually, you're going to see that more and more is, oh, now I see the eye, now I see the nose, now I see everything. The suggestions need to be parallel, moving it together. A little red color, okay? We already have some red color. I'm going to get new, just a little. Now I'm going to put it right in the mouth and the lower lip. Okay, here you go. Spend some time on the hair. The hair have some yellow color on the side, and this hair actually is still affecting by the shirt, have a little greenish color, and I'm gonna have that a little green color right here, right in the edge. Okay, a little bit over here because the outside is the light so strong, and I'm gonna have this, have a little bit this dark color, and have the greenish. That's probably the right color. I'm gonna put it right here. Now coming down here, like that, have a little hair. That's good. We do have a little light here. Okay, now coming down over here, we apply the dark color on the top. It actually make it a little bit better. I'm gonna take a look at the catch the shadow on the shoulder. Okay, I'm gonna just mix a little bit darker color, like a star over here. Watch here. Here you go, like this. Now this is the catch the shadow. And also I have this color, suggest the shadow here. Okay. And on this side, a few lines. Okay, can be thin, can be a little thicker. We're going to talk about folds on clothing in the drawing fundamental class very soon. I'm gonna add the red color. A little bit yellow color. Now let's get the orange color. And if you want, mostly you need a lot more red. Okay, that's good. Red, orange color. Now get a little bit blue color in here. Now you have a little bit more like a warm light brown color. Okay, now I'm gonna come back here. Okay, here you go. Using sometimes want the whole brush, sometimes only the half of the brush is good. Here you go. Now come here. Take a look how you're gonna lay your brush mark. And on the side over here, I'm gonna have some darker color transitions, but that will be fine. I'm gonna keep using this color coming down over here. Take a look. That's good. On the side of the face, it looks like I have a little bit more as orange. I have the yellow here, a little bit orange. Now I'm gonna come down. I decided to add some color to the ear first. Okay, the top over here, a little bit more. There's the whole area, a more orange color. I'm gonna take a look at the little red color over there and the side over here. As you see, you can control the brush and making it work for you. Okay, like that. I'm gonna leave a little light color there. Okay, that's good. On the other side, need to have much more blue colors. I'm gonna continue coming down over here. This need to be darker, but also seeing that it's a little bit more blue color. I'm gonna put it over here like that. Okay, also on this side like this. Okay, take a look. I'm gonna have a little bit warmer color. And you know, this area facing to the sky, and this is why it do have a little cooler colors. And I'm gonna have a little bit blue color over here too, and the bottom. Okay, now I'm gonna have this color come back in between. That's a little warmer. There you go, like that. And this color, very similar. Looking for what's the similarity and mix that color in. Okay, here you go. Alright, I'm gonna coming down over here. Connect that. I think the color doesn't need to be so strong. I'm gonna put it down a little bit. And I'm gonna have some yellow color. Okay, again. Coming back here. Make it a little bit dimmer. Here you go. Have this a little bit lighter. A very strong color. Just lift it up. Sometimes we try to avoid lifting color and try to put the color on the top. It doesn't work that way. Watercolor is translucent with what we're using, and it doesn't put the color on top of the other color. It would be okay. If there's a lighter color, you have to remove the color and then apply the different color on the top. Okay. On this side, I'm going to lift up a little bit. You see, this side have a little bit lighter. You see that? That's so easy. Just to lift it, to showing the form changing. Okay, like that. So no worry about how to modify the smaller shape. For smaller shape, and making sure you get the big shape and correctly. And now I'm gonna come back to with the on the forehead. I need to continue developing the lighter shape. We'll just have a lot of red color in here. Just tap a little red, and I'm gonna just don't want so much colors. I'm gonna just let the color blend into the hair a little bit more evenly. I'm gonna take a look. That's good. Light enough. See that? That's good. I'm gonna ping around the highlight right over there. Like that. That's good. Right? Ooh. Now we can see the curve over the forehead. And I'm gonna make this a little bit lighter. Just use the corner of this, still having my light red color. Apply the color as I'm removing the color. Okay, the side over here. And still need a little bit color to blend in. So I'm gonna, for the cheek, I'm gonna come back here. Have some yellow color. A little bit. There's a really bright orange color. I'm gonna put it right here. See the location? Right over here. Okay. Pay attention to the value, to the connection. Okay, on this side, I'm gonna start. It's not the correct color, so I'm gonna stop there. I want to take a look, and on the eye over here, on the lower eyelid, can have that color. Okay, that's good. And the corner of the nose. Okay, and I'm gonna come into add some a little bit shadow. I'm gonna come back with the calligraphy brush. I'm gonna just take this color. This is very cold, very cool. And I'm gonna add a little red. Maybe this the color, and actually this the value. I'm gonna take a look at that. And also on this side, I'm gonna have a little bit more blue, a little bit gray color. Here you go. That's the time. Now I'm gonna come to using it this way, the brush. You see that? I'm gonna have one brush create transitions. So I don't need to have 2 or 3 times. Okay, that's good. Have a little bit red, a little bit red. Come back with here. Come back to this area. Here you go. Now the side of the face, seeing the transition and having different color. And because this different plane facing to different direction, and different direction come with different colors. Okay, a little bit over here. Here you go. Now I'm gonna have a little bit lighter of this gray color. A little bit lighter, but put it here. Like that. That's good. Also a little bit on the side. Now I'm gonna come into the catch the shadow from the nose. See, right here. And if I don't really need to pay all the attention into this, I'm going to look at the top over here, have a little bit red, but is this color can connect it into the catch the shadow. Underneath the nose, also see a little bit the green color from the shirt. So I'm gonna make that consistent a little bit later. Okay, now I'm gonna have this color connecting to. When I have the darker color for the nostril, and it would divide it. Okay, but right now I try to manage the big area like that. Okay, that's good. Now coming to the bottom here. Also similar color. A little bit more cooler. Okay, like that. I very often open the brush here so that it looks like a small flat brush. It's much easier. And I'm gonna have a little bit warm color and put it over here like that. Keep the interesting mark from the flat brush feeling. Okay, like that. I'm gonna have a little bit warm color in this area. Here you go. Okay. And underneath, I have a little bit more red, yellow, and like an orange color. So I'm gonna put that color over here, and I can push that feeling of the jawline a little bit higher. Right, that's good. Okay, this also have the color over here too. Okay, I'm gonna open it up, and here you go. That come in here too. That's good. On the side over here, and it's about the right value. I'm gonna keep coming back to the cheek. I'm gonna add a little bit more red color. I'm gonna open the brush up like this. See that need to be deeper like that. Now come back here. I need to come back with a little bit more darker color. Okay, also a little cool, and keep putting that in here. Okay, that's good. Don't worry about the eye. Just squint your eye and you can see the correct color and value. And now I'm gonna come to the top over here. A little bit more blue color, like that. The top over here. I'm gonna give some suggestions for the hair. Little water, so you can. Here you go. Now the center over here, dividing to different side. Some dry brushes may be helpful. Okay, like that. Have a little bit blue color. Just the blue color right here. Now come to on this side. It's the same blue color. Now on this, I'm gonna take the little bit more blue with a little red. Usually when I go for the dark color, I go with these two colors together. So coming over here. Okay, a bit darker color. Okay, the side over here has the sideburn, a little bit darker color, like that. Okay, now I'm gonna set a little color, a little red onto the lip. Okay, here you go. Okay, now take a look at the side. Coming on this side, here you go. And the corner, like that, here you go. That's good. Okay. I need to open up the lower border of the lower mouth, lower lip. I'm gonna make this open up a little bit. You see that? How easy. And later I'm gonna put back a little red color, and that's good. Now I'm gonna do a little bit more adjusting. Okay, adjusting, keep coming back, like try to organize all the small texture, small detail, how they are going to go with your overall arrangement of different colors. Over here, I'm gonna have a little bit lighter too. I'm gonna light up a little bit right under the highlight. So I'm gonna make this a little bit softer. That's good. Like that, that's good. And I'm gonna softly having that over here, that a little bit softer. Like that, that's good. The forehead, I think overall the forehead's too light, so I'm gonna have some red color again. Put it back here. Okay. Leave the excess color away. That's good. Now it's look better already. Of course, some detail we still need to have it there. On the nose, I'm going to start lifting the highlight one more time. The highlighting a little bit more toward the center. Okay, I'm gonna have it here. So I review the highlight. Okay, here. I'm gonna have a little light line coming here. See that? Now you get the light line. There's a little bit adjusting of the value and the colors. So thank you for coming today, for spending the time with me, and let's continue learning and continue having fun.